Hello, people. Welcome back to another video. Okay. I don't know where to start this off with, but so I was gonna make a video on this game, right? No, I didn't forget to do that. Um, I recorded. It was too long of the video was just too long, so I couldn't put it in my editing software. So I just decided not to make it. Um, but it was basically just it would have been a video of me just AFKing my stats and stuff. But so if that video did ever come out, if I was ever able to make it come out, then I would have showed you my stats. But I mean, my aura and stuff didn't look too different. It was not crazy different. But yeah, so this is what my aura looks like now. I'm pretty fast, much faster than what I used to be, a lot stronger than when I used to be. So when I recorded that video, my goal was to at least get 1 billion, 1 billion fish strength, right? And since I AFK'd not a little longer, but since I did some extra AFKing since I never made that video, my stats are a lot higher now. So I got really good psychic. So I have really good fish strength, not on the leaderboard, obviously. Not on any of these leaderboards actually, but I have a lot of my highest stat right now is psychic, and then I have a okay amount of body toughness. But here, these are my stats. So 21 billion fish strength, one, basically 1.5 billion body toughness, 1.5 million movement speed, almost 50 million jump force, and then 45 billion psychic power. And basically, so these are some of my stats. So that's my fireball, and then I have my, I guess like fist laser beam almost. So it's like that, and then there's another stat, not another stat. There's something where if I press B, it's like my psychic ability does something, but since there's nobody in the server, I can't show it. And if there was someone, if it were an innocent, then I wouldn't want to kill an innocent because as you can see, my name is actually like a green and a red color, and also these are my ranks. So right, so there's this. So it goes SSS SSS A. So A, B, and then like so on and so forth with that. But I'm X rank right now, so that's my rank. Oh, and also yeah, my reputation 126. These are all my stats X class. And then also one of my skills is if I press my 5 key, it activates this, which is basically a death aura, which is super overpowered in the first game. So there's 3 different games of this. So there's superpowered training simulator, classic, there's SPTS Origin. So SPTS is actually just short for Superpower Training Simulator. But there's SPTS Origins, which I didn't really play much of. I played a lot of Classic, so I have really decent stats in Classic. Not as good as Endless. And then this one's SPTS Endless, so this is what I have in Endless. So that's pretty cool. So press 5 and it's just gone. And then, yeah, that's my aura. I can do this with my aura. If I press control, I walk slow. Yeah, so, but I have decent stats in this game. So maybe I could spend that on jump force, but I don't know if I'll do it. But what else could I do? Um, yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, something that I'm planning on trying to do because of how high my rep is, since it's 126. If I kill enough like villains, then I could possibly get on this rep leaderboard because the lowest is basically 202, right? So 202, and I mean I only need less than 80 more, so if I'll get on this leaderboard, at least I'll try to. So if I do end up getting on this leaderboard, then I'll just tell you guys when I do, and or like yeah, I'll just make a video about getting on this leaderboard. So it hopefully shouldn't take that long, cuz to get to this much reputation or rep, I guess, it only took me like less than an hour, like half an hour even. I guess here I'll show you guys all the areas I train, all the weights I can use. So yeah, let's start with psychic ability. So if for psychic ability, all I have to do is go up to here, this floating island right here. Um, not that. those are my weights. I'll show you those in a little bit. But yeah, if I press 3, I can activate. So normally for this, if you press 3, 512 psychic power per second because of my multiplier, right? 512. But then when you fly, it multiplies it by 10. So now I get 5,120. So this is the 1 million area. So this is the very first psychic area that you train at, right? And then after this, it's a huge boost. So you have to train a while, though. You have to go, then you train up to 1 billion. So now I'm getting 5 million a second. Yeah, so 5 million a second. And then after that, there is the 1 trillion 1 QA areas, but I'm not going to train in those because those will kill me, and I don't want to get killed because of my rep, because I want to get on the rep leaderboard. Okay, next we're going to show fish strength. Fish strength, so for fish strength, I have 3 areas unlocked, and there's 2 other areas, like, there's a ton of areas for fish strength and, like, psychic ability and body toughness. It's just I'm showing, like, the ones that are closest to me, so there's this rock right here. This is where you start. I get 10k per second, but that's only because I have the 1000 multiplier. But here, so yeah, 10k, and then after that, you go all the way up to this cloud. So, and then there's the tornado, which I'll show you in a little bit. But so you want to go up to this cloud, and then after you go up to this cloud, you can train here, right? And I would recommend something that would be really good for training here is if you hold jump, because you want a lot of jump force while training, because the more jump force you get, the faster you can fly, which is what I'm doing right now if it wasn't obvious enough. But yeah, so you want to train a lot of jump force, like this, I guess, so it's really easy. And then after this, so that's 100k, so like, if you think the 1 million to 1 billion was a big jump, that one's even larger. You have to go from 100,000 to 1 billion. It's just a gigantic jump. So I'll take you guys to the 100,000 island. Well, I mean, I guess, like, planet, star. That blue dot over there, it looks small, but the second we get to it, it'll be, pretty big. So, yeah, right there. Kind of almost looks like my fireball. You see? But yeah, so then you come over to here, and then you can train here, and this, so I get 2 million a second. And you probably aren't, but I guess if you are, you may be wondering why, even though my multiplier is higher, and this is a 1 billion area, and then, so here I only get 2 million, but, over at that 1 billion area, I'm getting 5 million. I don't know why it happens, but it just does. It's weird, even though the multipliers are lower than this, I guess, maybe, I don't know. It's kind of odd, but after that, then there's the green star, which is the area you go to after you're done with the blue star, and that has, the green star you need 100 billion for, which I still need 80 billion, but, I mean, hopefully it won't take that long, just a little bit of AFK. I don't know where the green island actually is for some reason. But I guess since I can't find it, there's that one, the red one. Oh wait, there's the green one, okay. But yeah, for the green one, you need 100 billion strength, right about, I don't want to get closer so I don't die, but yeah, 100 billion fish strength, so that's the green star. And then I guess that's almost like the sun or just the red star. But then if you go all the way up here, and there's all these extra islands, so once my stats get much higher, I'll show you these extra islands like that out there, that one right there. But yeah, so then there's that one right there. That's just, like, so that's the red star, which I think you need, it's either like 1 trillion or 1 quadrillion for it, but this is the red star. You need some really high stats for it, though. I know that. I think it's 1 quadrillion. I think it's just the sun, actually. Yeah, okay, no, 10 trillion. I don't know why, I guess the 1 trillion was close. I don't know why I thought, like, 1 quadrillion, though. It's whatever. Okay, next, so that's that. Next thing I'm going to show you is body toughness, and right now, my body toughness isn't as great. Oh, well, that's great. But, okay, well, whatever. So yeah, first, I guess, so also, like, punching and stuff, but first you start off by doing your push-ups. I get a lot with my push-ups, 512. And then after that, so you're going to want to, here, so at the start where you are, if you start right here, you're going to want to run on this road, and you're going to want to keep running straight forwards, and then after that, you'll get to like this little building in this area, and then you're gonna want to go up these stairs. Here, I'll walk, so I'll make it slower like that. But then after that, you go through here, and then you can go through here, and then this is the first one that you train in, the 100 body toughness. I would recommend if you're first starting out to just train your psychic as well, because that'll be super helpful. Super useful, not helpful, but well, I guess yeah, helpful. There you go. Now we can. And then up here is the 10,000 body toughness, and I get almost I get half of that a second. And so yeah, you're just gonna train here until, so I guess 100,000, right? But with the 100,000, you're gonna have to do something called death training, because with body toughness, as you can see, my health keeps going green right here. And that's because it takes health away because it's adding to your health, right? And so that means you have to, every now and then, you can either death train or train until you have enough health, right? So then there's this iceberg over here with all these mountains. So with that 10k, so for this stat area, you need basically 100,000, right? And since you need 100,000 for this, like I said just a second ago, death training. So if you keep your health at 100,000, then you'll have to death train here. But if you save up to 400,000 body toughness, then you can just sit here, train your psychic. And also if you have flying, then start training with your flying in here, because that'll be super useful. And then after that, what you're going to do, so that gives me like 10k a second, right? But next, you're going to go to, you're going to go to that tornado, right? With that like long pole, I guess. And then you're going to go over to this island, and you're going to want to go up the tornado. So here, let's get all the way over there. It's going to take me a second. Okay, here we are. So if you don't have flying yet, I guess, well, with your stats, if you're training up here, you might not be able to train up here yet. You're gonna have to wait a bit, but like usually I can jump up here, but normally you have to use your flying to get up here. Like, and then like once I said fly, and for me it gives me 25,000 a second, and then after this, you're gonna save up to 10 million. This one's a lot easier than the other two. Instead of having to go to like 1 million, 100 to a billion, or like 100,000 to a billion, you go to 1 million to 10 million. So then you're gonna go all the way over here to this volcano, right? And then so when you go to this volcano, you're gonna jump up here, or I guess you could fly up here, and then so this is where I'm currently training, because I don't like death training because of my reputation, but I'll show you where I death train. But so yeah, I just sit up here, and then I'm probably gonna sit up here until like 4 billion at some point. And when I do that, the only reason why is because, so if you come all the way back to the city over here, there is a little secret area, I guess you could say, and in that secret area, so then you start off with 1 billion body toughness, right? So if you walk in here, 1 billion body toughness, it takes my health away. If you look right through there, there's a door, you need 100 billion there. And then on the other side of that, you need 1 trillion. So those are the next areas. And then, yeah, so that's everything for body toughness. Here, so now I'll show you my weights. So we start off with the 100-pound weights. So you kind of just like run around, jump. I don't really use these ones. Then there's the 1-ton weight, which you can run around, jump with again. So these ones look, I guess, okay. And then there's the 10-ton weights, which is what I just started training with for my movement speed. And I jump pretty decent with these. And then there's the 100-ton weights, which I can't train movement speed yet, but I can train my jump force. And then after that, there's the 1K weights, which I can't even train movement speed or even jump force. There's 10K and so on and so forth, but I can't show you those ones either, because even if I did try to put them on, they would start killing me, and I don't want that, obviously, like I said, with my reputation. But if some of them I could show you, if I was even able to, I can't even really show some of them. But so if I was able to do that, then if my rep wasn't so high, then I would do that. But yeah, so that's the weights. I'm just training with 100 tons right now for my jump force, but I can't walk with them yet. But yeah, okay, so sorry, my headset just disconnected for a second. But so this is gonna be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I might make a series with this game and maybe try to get on some leaderboards other than the rep leaderboard. So thank you guys for watching, and bye-bye.